You are now tuned in with Big Reese on Bar Talk. Pow!
Yeah.
Pulling all ears.
You already know.
Grab the knob and tune it up. This is Bar Talk with Big Reese. There's no place to be but here. It's Bar Talk 4.0.
The most electrifying show on the planet.
This is it.
This is Bar Talk 4.0.
Yeah.
Friday night feeling right. Friday night feeling right. Friday during the day and I'm feeling right. Daggone it. Urban News, get into it.
Urban news, intoxicated games, controversial topics. Grab your drinks. It's Bar Talk 4.0.
Bar Talk 4.0. All right, Kellerman's going to take us into the crazy shit that goes on in the world. Bar Talk 4.0 Urban News.
Urban news, intoxicated games, controversial topics. Grab your drinks. It's Bar Talk 4.0.
Urban News.
Welcome to the fucking news. I'm your host, Kellerman, and here's some of the shit going on in the world around you. In the United States, First Lady Melania Trump made a surprise public statement declaring that she was not friends with Jeffrey Epstein or Ghislaine Maxwell, and that Jeffrey Epstein did not introduce her to Donald Trump. She ended it by calling on Congress to hold public hearings for Epstein's victims. Okay, Tuesday night, President Donald Trump announced a ceasefire agreement with Iran that included opening the Strait of Hormuz, right? Then the next day, Wednesday, Iran launched missile and drone strikes on Israel and multiple Gulf states. And Israel bombed the shit out of Lebanon, striking over 100 targets in about 10 minutes and killing over 300 people. The U.S. and Israel both released statements saying that Lebanon was not part of the ceasefire agreement with Iran, but Iran came out and said, yes, it is. Soon after, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu agreed to direct peace talks with Lebanon. And through all of this, the Strait of Hormuz has basically remained closed. Off the coast of France, a number of migrants were swept away by strong currents while trying to board an inflatable smuggling boat. 4 people died, 1 was critically injured, and 38 were rescued. The UK and Norway tracked 3 Russian submarines into international waters, where they say that they stopped an attempted covert operation near critical undersea cables and pipelines. Greece has become the latest country to announce a ban on social media for kids under 15 years old, which will go into effect at the start of next year. And on the Isle of Man, a 2-year reforestation project with the intention of planting 30,000 trees across 70 acres in an effort to recreate the island's rare temperate rainforest has completed and overshot its mission, planting about 30,400 trees across 100 acres. Tell me what you think about all that, and follow me if you give a shit.
You are now tuned in with Big Reese on Bar Talk. Pow!
Bar Talk 4.0. Let's go. Let's get into the daggone news, general news. That's the world news. Go see my man Kellerman on the effing news. They'll talk to you. He'll talk to you. He'll tell you more than what I can tell you. Sounds fair? All right. Regular news. Stefan and Carly B seen out last night at the shindig she had to do. She did a concert in DC and they was together. Left together. Interesting.
Urban news.
Interesting.
Diabolical.
It was very diabolical. So I've been telling people, mind your business. These people, they celebrities is like us regular folks. They break up, they get back together, they break up, they do all that. The only difference is they're on a different platform where everybody got to know their business. Mind your business, folks. We're going to start doing that. 2026 is mind your business. Damu.
Diabolical.
That's what it is. All right, let's get into it. I want to go on a game. We're going to lesson time. Let's go straight.
Big Reese, get the collection played out. There's a lot of hurt souls.
Yeah.
Calling all ears.
You already know.
Grab the knob and tune it up. This is Bar Talk with Big Reese.
All right, y'all. Bar Talk 4.0. It's your boy Big Reese. Lesson time. Lesson time. All right. Let me get back to my main screen, and we are up and ready. All right. Let me catch you off as friend. Let's go talk. My bad, y'all. It's taking 12 years. Boom, boom. Let's go. Come and talk to them.
One thing I don't play with is a deadbeat mama. One thing I would not hang with is a deadbeat mama. And one thing I would not hang with is a mama who not being a mom at her full potential, but she seem to know how to do everything else. I don't know if I'm too deep off the TikTok streets. Y'all know what I'm saying? Street is me, but I came across this video, and this mom right here was basically saying she cut off a good friend of hers because her friend was just not a good mom. She said the mom is like filthy. Not only that, she do not celebrate the kid's birthday. She kind of one of the moms that every time the children's birthdays come up, she'll kind of say, oh, you did ... So we're not celebrating your birthday. She also said that her friend knows that the kid's birthday coming up, which we all do because it comes once a year. And it just started to rub her wrong that every time it came down to her kid, she just kind of a low effort mom. And I totally agree. So then this girl right here made a stitch to it and was basically saying, she don't appreciate the other lady who I just showed y'all coming on TikTok and basically saying that her friend is a low effort mom because if somebody confining you and tell you different things about motherhood, why would you come on the internet and blast them? And I'm just sitting here with my mouth open because what did she say wrong? I'm sorry, but if you know your kids, like, come on, bruh. Every birthday your kids have ain't an issue. Like so you ain't gonna celebrate none of their birthdays because they always bad or they ain't doing something right. They probably bad because they never get a birthday or they never get took nowhere or they never get rewarded for anything they do. But the fact that she was trying to make it seem like the lady was wrong and airing out her business, like when you could really tell who had their kids for a man and who had their kids for themselves. And that shit is so true because I don't care what nobody say. I'm not hanging around nobody who could find time to keep their nails done, keep their hair done. But when it comes to your kids, it's always the issue.
She was
And one thing I don't.
Let's talk about this.
extraordinary.
Let's really dissect it. Let's talk about this. Let's really talk about this. There are women that are from the top to the bottom. They are right there. They have no problem with anything. Not at all. Like, literally. Hold on, I'm trying to get somebody in. Like, there are people who literally get up every day and they can get themselves taken care of. They can do everything under the sun. But when it comes to taking care of their child or their children, they slack at it. There's mothers who just show up and they just present. There's some mothers who are just collecting and going as they go. You need to understand Please understand this. Nobody is going to do anything short of what you got going on. If you have an issue, to where sorry, I'm trying to get somebody in one of the rooms, chat rooms, to get in this. If you have an issue with just general, with life, with your kids, providing for them, just getting things done in general, we are all here for y'all.
Fire, baby.
There's too many daggone resourceful places that you can do or get help. Some of y'all need to reevaluate your general thinking. The stupidity you go through, everything on the side. Some of y'all need to reevaluate, rethink, redo things. It's not going to hurt you.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I can talk to him, but then I got to talk light. Because some people get hurt. Feelings be hurt. They be butt hurt. So I got to get to it. I got to show them what it is. Let me talk to you real quick. Bring that thing a little close.
Big Reese, talk to him.
In this world that we live in, you sometimes got to just let shit fly.
Big Reese, talk to him.
You got to let shit fly sometimes.
Fire, baby.
Sometimes you just got to be like, okay, you don't understand it. It's okay.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Don't get yourself lost in other people's. It might be just the best thing for you to do is to sit still. Get yourself together. So please, y'all understand. We're going to get this right. Let's go. Wrong window.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, women are the cause of most of the relationships that end. I don't give a fuck. They're the reason why relationships get fucked up a lot because they get lazy. Not all of them, but majority of them get lazy. Like relationships don't. Men be fucking up and shit.
You know what it also is?
What?
You know what it also is? Oh, my fault, sorry. I think to some degree, I had a mentor say this. I didn't believe it, but as I'm looking at women in relationships, I think it's true. They think they can do better than him.
They do, but they can't. That's why they're still there. Hey, y'all, it's Pretty P. I just did an amazing interview, baby, with 80 the Kingmaker. Understand what I'm saying? On the King's Corner podcast. Make sure you follow him on Instagram so you can be notified when the episode drops. And guess what? You heard it here first. Yeah.
My baby dad is a narcissist. Of course, he's always kept me separate from his family and friends so that he can control the narrative of our situation. My baby dad is a narcissist. Of course, all of his exes were insecure, and he never gave them a reason to be insecure. My baby dad is a narcissist. Of course, he had mommy issues. My baby dad is a narcissist. Of course, he cheated on me, but I'm the one that can't be trusted. My baby dad's a narcissist. Of course, he's Ray Charles to his bullshit, but can see everybody else's with 20/20 vision. My baby dad is a narcissist. Of course, he calls more when he know that he's getting on my nerves. And then he says that I'm keeping the baby away from him because I don't want to talk to him. My baby dad is a narcissist. Of course, he doesn't want the baby around other people, but he also doesn't want to watch the baby so that I can go be around other people. My baby dad's a narcissist. Of course, he's telling people that I'm keeping the baby away from him, even though he sees the baby whenever he wants to. My baby dad's a narcissist. Of course, he doesn't have many achievements, so we're still talking about the ones from 2016. My baby dad's a narcissist. Of course, he treated me like shit the majority of our relationship, but now he's not ready for me to move on. All right, I'm done. I can literally go on and on and on and on and on, Long story short, my baby dad is a narcissist.
It's Big Reese on Bar Talk 4.0.
Could somebody direct me to the cornball area, please? And thank you. We have a cleanup on our stupidity, please. Please, we have a pickup and we have a cleanup on our stupidity. Let's just cut to the chase and get to the point on this one. 19 minutes in. Let's put it like this. Ladies and gentlemen, there are people in the world, and we want to use the word narcissist and this and that. It's not narcissist. It's just people who lack accountability. There's people who lack accountability. They lack general basic human developments. They lack general shit that they should be knowing. Okay? It's just basic stuff. Some of them lack it. Some of them just don't give a fuck. Some people just don't give a flying fuck. Really don't. Really don't. They really don't give a fuck. Some people don't. And you gotta leave them where they are. You got to. They'll bring you down and burn you all the way to the end. All the way to the end. They will leave you high and dry. And you have to understand, people who operate like that can never be trusted again or never be trusted. You have to be discerning. Use your discernment.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I'm talking to them. They gotta listen, because if they don't, they're gonna miss it. It's gonna go over their head, and we out the door. Folks, I don't get on here to talk. I don't get on here just to speak. I get on here to tell you what you need to know and to help you understand in a better, enlightening way. We have people who are cornballs in the world. Contrary to what you want to believe, there are cornballs in the world. There are some people who do not give a fuck. Really. Let's talk about it. Manipulating.
Like a nigga came from a broken home.
Let's talk about it one more time.
I love when a nigga, like, I find out like a nigga came from a broken home, his mama abandoned him. I be like, yeah, I know exactly what to do with this type of nigga. Man, when a nigga come from a good family, I'm like, oh, this bitch got support. Somehow I'm gonna have to move this nigga out of town and get everybody to turn against him so he can only depend on me and only want me.
Big Reese, talk to him. Big Reese, get the collection played out. There's a lot of hurt souls. The man go another hour. It's Big Reese.
I love when a nigga, like, I find out like a nigga came from a broken home, his mama abandoned him. I be like, yeah, I know exactly what to do with this type of nigga. Man, when a nigga come from a good family, I'm like, oh, this bitch got support. Somehow I'm gonna have to move this nigga out of town and get everybody to turn against him so he can only depend on me and only want me.
Bar Talk 4.0.
Did you hear that shit?
It's game though, right? It's part of the game.
Fellas, there are women who prey on some of us. Yes. Man, let's go.
Big Reese is in the kitchen. He's cooking. Big Reese, talk to him.
Let's break down a little bit more.
As a man, you gotta always remember one thing. Don't put nothing past that bitch. Like, oh, nah, my shorty a good girl. She would never. She would. You thinking, nah, she not going the whole time. That bitch is already gone. She is on go. The right nigga come around, she is GOE 101. She is running straight go routes, nigga, not a post nor a slant in sight. As a man, you gotta always remember one thing. Don't put nothing past that bitch. Like, oh, nah, my shorty a good girl. She would never. She would. She would. You thinking, nah, she not going whole time. That bitch is already gone. She is on go. The right nigga come around, she is GOE 101. She is running.
The man go another hour. It's
Fellas, he ain't
on
lying.
Bar Talk 4.0.
I lie to you not. I thought there was this girl I was with at one point in time. Lie to you not. Big Mark, bring it in. Listen, no lie. I used to think, I thought she was the world. Like, there's nothing you could have told me. She's the world. She can do no harm. She can do no wrong. I thought she was just the world. Like, she's been done wrong because of, stupid people who was around or just dumb people she dated. That she could do no wrong. No wrong. Man, was I so wrong. Wrong is her middle damn name. No accountability is her last name.
Big Reese, talk to him.
When I tell you there was shit she was doing and crazy things, it was wild.
Big Reese, talk to him.
You had to be there to know.
Big Reese, talk
And
to
you
him.
had to be in the circle to know.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Let me tell you one thing. One thing I have learned is you can't put nothing past these women in today's world because they're not quick on their feet. They just don't give a fuck.
The man go another hour. It's Big Reese on Bar Talk 4.0.
See, what people forget is women bring the babies into the world. So the baby's either a man or a woman. Yes, I said it. That's exactly what it is. So it's either a man or a woman when they come in. Once they come in and they're running that way, then you look at the better budget and the better part of, okay, if they're running at that level and they're running at this, then how is it that we're going to figure out all this other stuff moving? You can't. That's why I say a woman cannot raise a boy. She can't. I don't care what any woman says. A woman cannot raise a boy. She can get that young man to the next level, but to open up the channels that he really needs open, it's going to take his father or another male.
Big Reese, talk to him.
And some of you women know that, and some of y'all don't.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Some of y'all do, and some of y'all just don't care.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Know what you're talking about.
Big Reese, talk to him.
And have a great execution of a plan. Pause for the cause. Like they say, keep the show running. Tell you I get calls in between sometimes. So, let's go.
So crazy that men are taught to never put themselves first. In fact, it started at a young age when they're told, boys don't cry, you're strong, you protect, you provide. And fast forward to today, y'all wonder why men walk around emotionally shut down, burnt out, and feeling like they're not seen. And it's mostly because they're raised like machines, not taught to be human beings. And it's not that they don't got feelings, it's just they was taught to not honor how they feel.
Mm-hmm.
They were taught to not give a fuck about how they feel.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're trained to not give a fuck about how they feel, what makes them think anybody else was going to give a fuck about how they feel? When in reality, some people don't give a fuck about how they feel. They're taught that their value is in what they can give and what they can do for you, not in who they are as a freaking person. They love without getting love back. They work until they about to break. They're a rock to everybody around them while they're crumbling inside. And God forbid, and don't let him get tired. God forbid if he gets tired or he even asks for help, then he's labeled as weak.
One more?
It's Big Reese on Bar Talk 4.0.
Did you hear what she said? She said, let alone let him tell you he's tired. He's considered weak. If the man gets daggone tired, he's considered weak. If he's doing enough but not enough in your mind, he's considered lame or weak.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Let me talk to you real quick.
Big Reese, get the collection played out. There's a lot of hurt souls.
This way, and let's get the souls open. Get the collection played out because we got some souls to save. Let me explain something to some of y'all.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I don't care how you feel when it comes to this general shit. But let's talk about men and how men are assassins to a lot of people.
Big Reese, talk to him.
We can be used.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Abused.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Manipulated.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Gaslit.
Big Reese, talk to him.
And the biggest one, we can be lied to. All 5 of them is what men can get done. That shit could happen to a man and no tomorrow, doesn't matter. Women, bring the camera in a little bit. Up, wrong side to it, right there. Get me to it. Take me to there, take me to there. Women, let me explain something to you real quick. I want you, the camera's in. Let me talk to you real quick. I want you to understand this. The way that you treat that man, somebody's going to treat your son the same damn way.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Again, the way you are treating your man, somebody's going to treat your son the same way. And best and believe, you not going to like it. So what makes you think that young man or that man's mom is liking the way that you treat him?
Big Reese, talk to him.
You don't want your child to be taught or danced or lied to or gaslit or none of that.
Big Reese, talk to him.
But you can do that to someone else's son.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Explain it and make the shit clear to me.
The man go hour. It's Big Reese on Bar Talk 4.0.
Make it clear to me. Let me know. Please, just let me know. I want you to tell me. Please tell me. Tell me, let me know. Help me understand. Help me understand.
The man go hour. It's Big Reese on Bar Talk 4.0.
A lot of y'all can't help me understand nothing with this stuff. I've lived it. I've done it. I've been around it. I see it. I've heard it. I've witnessed stuff. I've seen people get fucked over. I've seen people get gaslit. I've seen people get lied to. I've dealt with it myself as someone who just disrespects you and doesn't give a flying fuck. They will disrespect you and not care until you walk the fuck away from them. I've known someone who disrespected, and the disrespect didn't have to be, oh, you're a bitch, or you just not. No, it's disrespect on the way you treat me and the way you deal with me.
Big Reese, talk to him.
That is where the disrespect comes in. Fellas, I'm going to tell you something that you didn't know that Big Unc going to tell you. Bring it in again. Fellas, in a relationship, fuck everything else. Respect is number one. If there's no respect, she does not fucking care about you.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Let me say it again slower for the goofy people in the back. If you are in a relationship, a marriage, and then you are not being respected, pack them bags and tell them you're ready to check the fuck out.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Because they're never going to respect you. Once they start disrespecting you on a regular, that's how they feel about you. And they don't respect you. We did a thing on daggone being a step parent. I told y'all, being a step parent is too risky, number one. And then number two, sometimes it can be rewarding. Not all, but sometimes. It's a risky factor. And the sad part is these women, they're more worried about, oh, my kids. But my man, he's good. And it's the other way around. It should be my man and my kids. Whether you had them with that person or not. Because at the end of the day, when your kids leave and they leave the nest, now you got that partner who's just been sitting there being neglected that's ready to leave too.
Big Reese, talk to him.
And you wonder why people say they've been married for 20-something years and then divorce out of nowhere.
Big Reese, talk to him.
They're divorcing because that person for years sat and suffered.
Big Reese, talk to him.
And within their suffering, they finally figured out the kids is left, everybody's out. Here's my time to get ready to check out too.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I don't believe people fall out of love when they get divorced. Or we just fell out of love. We felt different. No, I believe one person was feeling at one way and the other person was feeling another, and they dragged it for so long.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I don't believe in all that. Love is 20% of the relationship. 80% is the other stuff. Compromising, situations, argument, getting things done, moving, making things happen. That's how that works. So let's not get shit fucked up. Let's not go backwards on stuff. Keep moving forward.
It's Big Reese on Bar Talk 4.0.
I don't like how time, energy, and peace is taken from men, but was never taught how to replenish themselves, was never taught how to pour back into their cup. And this is why men walk around fighting silent battles and suppressed emotions. Imagine how life would be if men were able to actually speak on how they feel and never be looked at or labeled as weak. Understand that men need love and they need grace too. So crazy that
it's crazy, huh? You know what's crazy? It's crazy because that's mama's baby. That's my boy. That's my baby. That's my boo. That's my all this, right? But hey, mom, I just want to let you know that the girlfriend over there, she feels a little bit of him, but doesn't care too much. How does that make you feel? How does it make you feel that some of y'all are raising daughters that are going to be the downside of a man?
The man go another hour. It's Big Reese on Bar Talk 4.0.
How does that?
Big Reese, talk to him.
How does it make you feel knowing that you might be raising a daughter that is going to be the downside of a man?
Big Reese, talk to him.
How do you think you feel that you might be raising a daughter that might be a problem and she's never going to end up having the marital life or the good life because she is going to be the issue?
Big Reese, talk to him.
How do you feel when you have a son that you have raised to be so great and mommy's little special man?
Big Reese, talk to him.
Because too many of you women raise your son to be mommy's boyfriend versus being mommy's son, and I need to put the right things in him to be able to get him to that next level.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Some of you sons, and the ones that they say ain't no shit, or they're shit in the pool, they're talking about the sons that you raised.
Big Reese, talk to him. Another hour. It's Big Reese on Bar Talk 4.0.
Please understand that you are not better than the next. You're not worse than the next. But understand a lot of the shit that you guys do up the hill and down the hill is where it goes. A lot of you people suck at being parents. A lot of y'all suck. S-U-C-K. A lot of y'all suck at being parents. Some of y'all are just there present, but your daggone parents take care of your children more. Some of y'all pawn the kids off to the system so you can go look like you're living the best life. Some of y'all pawn y'all's kids off to your mom and dad so you don't have to be bothered. And then 10 years then went by and you wonder why your child has an old beard and all this, and they didn't have too much of a childhood because they was with grandma and pop more than it was with mom and dad. Some of you women have fucked up and gave that cooter cotta to everybody and anybody. And now you have kids that are multiple fathers or multiple mothers, gentlemen. And it's so fucked up that everybody's father or mother don't want to be involved because we have deadbeat moms too, contrary to what people think. You have deadbeat fathers and mothers. But you have people who don't want to be involved. So grandma and grandpa got to take over a majority of it. Some of y'all have dysfunctional fucking families. I said it. Let me say it slower.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Some of y'all have dysfunctional families. And fellas, I'm going to tell you something that no one told me, but I found out later. Don't marry into and don't be with a female who comes from a dysfunctional family.
Big Reese, get the collection played out. There's a lot of hurt souls.
Ushers, I told y'all going to be working this daggone episode. Do not marry or get into a relationship serious with a woman who has a dysfunctional family. You will be the outcast and you will be considered the ops when it comes to their dysfunctionalness. They are okay with sweeping shit under the rug. They are okay with whatever happens. They are okay with their dysfunctionalness. If you are an established man and you have things going for yourself, and over top of that, you are moving a specific way, their dysfunctionalness.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Fuck.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Everything that you have going.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Take it from a person like me who had to actually wait almost 15, 16 years to get old shit expunged from years ago.
Big Reese, talk to him.
The wrong woman standing next to you or with you can be a life or death break for you.
Big Reese, talk to him.
The wrong woman standing next to you could bring you down.
The man go another hour. It's Big Reese. Reese on Bar Talk 4.0.
That men can never put themselves first.
Men are taught never to put themselves first. We're taught to sacrifice everything under the sun except everything else. Let's talk one more.
I'm gonna need you to listen fast because I ain't finna talk slow, okay? Emotional intelligence is a learned skill. This shit is not a personality trait. This shit ain't got nothing to do with your zodiac sign. Niggas have written books about how to regulate your emotions on a day-to-day basis. Niggas die from poor emotional intelligence. They teach it. So I figure today you gonna meet Professor Deja Vu, and we're gonna have our first lesson on awareness and accountability. It's finna get serious. Okay, look, because I ain't into all that lecturing and all that long talk type shit, I'm gonna give you one example and make 2 points. I'm gonna shoot one shot, hit 2 targets. So you better listen fast because I ain't finna talk slow. Look, you moving, you running, you got some nice shoes on, you boom, bust your shit, break your nail. Damn, running in these damn shoes made me break my nail. That, my friend, that's awareness. You made an observation. Good job. I give you that. Same situation. You running. You trying to get there. Boom. You bust your shit. You break your nail. Now, this person says, I'm going to turn Netflix off at 10 p.m. tonight. That, my friend, is accountability. Now, you may be wondering, Professor Deja, what the fuck does Netflix got to do with my broken nail? I'm finna tell you. You running in them damn good shoes because you couldn't find no parking spot. You couldn't find no parking spot because you left the house at 8:15, knowing you're supposed to be up out of there at 8. Now you up out of there at 8:15 because you woke up thinking your scissor hitting snooze back to back. You woke up thinking your scissor because last night you went to sleep at 3 a.m. watching goddamn Netflix. That is accountability, right? Now look, it's motherfuckers 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years old having the same conversations with different people going through the same course of life year after year trying to figure out what the fuck, why the fuck. And it's because they gumdrop head ass think the shoe is their fucking problem. I'm gonna need you to listen.
Did y'all get that? Did y'all catch the accountability part that she was talking about? Did y'all really understand that? Did y'all? Remember I just said delusional stuff? Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. Let's go.
And if you got everything, do not marry into a family where the people have nothing. Listen to me. I'm going to say it again. If you have everything, if you got the job, you got the money, you got the spirituality, you have the faithfulness, you have the morals, you have the values. If you have all that, do not marry into a family where that is lacking in mass. PSA. Because you're going to be the odd man out. And because it's mostly us. We're mostly the ones that come with it all. And then we try to fix them. It don't work. Listen, if they don't have a firm foundation, you're not going to lie. Because you're coming into the situation as a threat. Where people lack morals, they lack financial stability, they lack a sane state of mind. When you come in logical, rational, got your money together, you like to travel, you like to do this, and you have your own plan and your own trajectory, and those people are envious of that, you will not prosper. Your relationship cannot prosper in an environment like that because they're going to see you as an op. And once you are the op to the people that he needs to be freed from, good luck. And if
the man goes to the hour, it's Big Reese on Bar Talk 4.0.
Hit it again, damn it.
The man goes to the hour, it's Big Reese on Bar Talk 4.0.
There are people who come from dysfunctional families. Over top of dysfunctional families regularly, you have people who just do not care and cannot work functionally and functionality in general, but they can work in dysfunctional. That's great. Meet somebody, be with somebody who works that same train, my boy.
Big Reese, talk to him.
My girl. Because at the end of the day, don't nobody want to be with nobody coming from a dysfunctional fucking family.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I need to explain to you. I want you to understand your family, Family, the family that you came from is not important at all. Not important at fucking all.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I'm talking to him, and we got to get the collection plates out because there's too many souls crying and hurting right now. Listen, let me help you understand the family that you came from. The last name and all that bullshit. The family you came from.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Does not matter at all when you get married.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I'm talking to him, and they gonna listen. This is one of them factors that y'all don't understand. And there's too many men that are trying to press this factor and let you know and get you on board. And there's too many of y'all that don't want to listen. Fellas, a woman who don't want to listen cannot be led. And if she can't be led, throw her ass to the fucking apartments.
The man goes to the hour. It's Big Reese on Bar Talk 4.0.
Let me say it again so you can hear me even better. Fellas, if you have a woman and you're having so much problems and you can't lead her and all that, she is telling you you're not the one. She's telling you you're not the one, that I don't feel like I can listen and follow you, but it sounds like a good choice. But at the end of the day, I don't think I can, and I don't think I will. Gentlemen, if you have that problem, that issue, throw her ass back to the fucking streets. She goes.
Big Reese, talk to him. Big Reese is in the kitchen. He's cooking.
Throw her to the fucking apartment she go. Okay? That's where she goes, and leave her in the streets and in apartments.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Because she's not trying to do what needs to be done right and the right thing to get her in the correct position.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Understand, if your woman is acting like that and she's running like that, she does not care. There are females that will tell you something, gaslight you, put you in the fire, and you'll get fucked up in the game. I'm a person, it's been done to me. It's happened. Motherfucker sold me the best dream in America. And then when it came time for them to put that work in, I need you, like they say in math, I need you to show your work. When it came time to show that work, it was nowhere to be found.
Big Reese, talk to him.
They was dipset.
Big Reese, talk to him.
They were gone.
Big Reese, talk to him.
That's how some people operate. Please have discernment. Have some type of discernment.
The man go to the hour. It's Big Reese.
Please.
On Bar Talk 4.
Y'all got to. Please. Discernment is what gives you the up and down. I so promised myself and swear if I had discernment and I just listened to it, there'd be so many different situations I wouldn't be in. Y'all really got to think and really put yourself in that position and thing. My problem is I care for people too much. I got a soft spot, too much caring. And at the end of the day, I got to say, fuck it and keep it moving. Bar Talk 4.0, this is your man. I am your boy, your captain, Big Reese. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna sit here and talk honest with you. Ain't nothing to lie about. Y'all really got to sit here and put yourselves together. Gentlemen, there are women who don't give a fuck about you, and it's gonna happen. Women, there are men who don't give a fuck about you. That's gonna happen. Grow up. Both sides. We gotta do better. Get the fuck familiar, y'all.
Turn it up.
Motivate the people.
Motivate.
Speak some wisdom.
My motivation for today is very easy and very simple. My motivation is life is going to show you what it is. Again, life is going to show you what it is. My biggest motivation for people.
Turn it up.
Motivate the people. Big Reese, speak some wisdom.
My biggest motivation for people is believe actions, not words. Again, believe people's actions, not their words. That's what I'm going to motivate.
Turn it up.
Motivate the people. Big Reese, speak some wisdom.
Till the next time, between time, I am your boy, Big Reese. I love y'all. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Give yourself a big hug. If nobody told you they love you today, I did. Hug yourself. Get yourself familiar. I'm your man, Big Reese. Until the next time, between time, I love you. I will see y'all. Be blessed.